I'm going to present Canada um, with the capital city is Ottawa. So Canada is a great country, one of the hopes of the world by Jack Layton. I think it means that Canada Canada is a great country because it offers a lot of opportunities like education. They have high education. Um, they have democracy government. They have lots of rights for the women, children. The you can choose, you can express your thoughts, opinions. Um, yeah, and one of the hopes of the world. It's because I think it's because Canada is a multicultural country. It means that a lot of nations go. Canada composed of different nationalities, different people all over the world. So, so it is the hopes for them, to these people, to have a future, to have a better future, because the opportunities in Canada is a vast of choices. Like if you are skilled, so you have a good future in Canada. I'm going to present I am going to show or talk about my contents. The Canadian flag, interesting facts in Canada, official languages, geography and climate, religion, population, economy, and culture. I'm going to talk about first the national flag of Canada. In February 15, 1965, they implement their own national flag. So every year, every February 15, they celebrate this National Flag Day. And this flag made or designed by George Stanley. The national flag of Canada symbolizes of hope, peace, tranquility, or being calm or polite, and the neutrality dominant in the country. The meaning of Canada's flag is the red. This red into both sides represent of peace and quiet. The white in the middle is prosperity and hope, and in the middle is the leaf of a maple tree. It means natural resources, because Canada have lots of natural resources. Facts in Canada. Canada is the largest country on the North American continent. And Canada is the second largest country in the world. The first one is Russia, and then the second one is Canada. Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. It is the famous natural attraction where lots of millions of tourists visits this place. Like what I've said a while ago, there is a democracy in Canada. The government is the seated those people who seated in the government is the choice by the people. They have an election, so people can choose who's their president will sit in this country, the Canada's country. And Canada is a multicultural country. It means that different nationalities from all over the world, they come to Canada to gamble their opportunities, their good future, their hopes for the good future. Canada is a bilingual country, which is English and French. English and French because long time ago they were colonized by French and British. So it's like they inherited, or it affects, or it is the result why they speak English and French. They got it from French and the British country. English speaking population is around 75% all over in Canada, and French speaking population is around 21% all over in Canada. Aboriginal peoples. These are, I can say that these people are indigenous peoples, like native peoples, that they live there first before they were colonized by French and British. And these Aboriginal peoples consist of three groups: Indians, Inuit, and Métis. Geography and climate. Canada consists of millions of lakes. I think around 2 millions of lakes or more. And Canada have numerous rivers. There's lots of mountains and valleys also. And the highest mountain in Canada is named Mount Logan. It has 5,959 meters or 19,551 feet in Yukon Territory. And the famous lakes in Canada is, it was here. It names as a Great Lake. Actually, there are two, Great Bear Lake and Great Slave Lake. And climates are temperate, humid, continental, cold, and tundra. It's because it's near in the Arctic Ocean, so it is very, very cold. And then there is also a temperament and humid continental because some of the area is near in Pacific Ocean and Atlantic Ocean. Religion. Canada have a different religion like Christianity with 53%, Islam 5%, Hinduism 2%, Buddhism 1%, Judaism 1%, and those first people that lives in Canada, the indigenous spirituality is 0.2%. And some of them have no religion, which is 35%. The populations. Population distribution by province or territory from July 1, 2021. And it has a total of 38 million people lives there. For example, in Quebec has 8,600,000 and 495 people, which is 22.5%. Yeah, it means a lot of people. Their economy is most of the gross domestic product came from real estate, mining, manufacturing, export and import, services, oil and gas extraction. Canada's economy is ninth largest economy, which has 1.64 trillion gross domestic product, and it came most of this money came from export and import plus services. Yeah, and the industry like real estate, mining, manufacturing, real estate like establishment or rental activities, leasing, or automotive equipments, mining, it's more on gold, natural minerals. manufacturing like food, chemicals, petroleum, fabricated metal products, machinery, transportation, equipment. It means lots of factory in Canada. Their culture is the famous sport in Canada is ice hockey, and they're also famous of maple syrup and the poutine. It's a food with fries and brown sauce and cheese. Montreal smoked meat, and the Canadian people are well known as being nice and polite. And the indigenous people, First Nations culture, yeah, they also have their own culture, like historic Mi'kmaq culture.